Hmm?
Hi, it's R Reich here for Make Business Smarter. And today, well, at this period of time, many of us are stuck at home with this coronavirus. Not that we have it, but we're in isolation. So I thought I'd talk about another one of my businesses, business background, and that would be Northampton Partners. Over the years, I've restored more classic animation through Northampton Partners than anyone but Disney. Through my associations with the Fleischer family. In fact, when I restored Gulliver's Travels, it was with Roy Disney at Disney Ideas in Orlando. Done Popeye and Betty Boop and all sorts of things, but also did some very unusual lost cartoons from the 1930s and 40s that today, well, they're considered very politically incorrect. Now, I'm warning you, if you are easily offended by racism and propaganda, don't watch any farther. But if you want an amusing look at a point in history where these cartoons were showed in public theaters before very popular movies, in fact, one of them even won an award, watch on. First cartoon we're going to look at was a theatrical cartoon that opened for a very large movie, and it was the comical view of Indians in America. The second one is a cartoon minstrel show, but the blackface is on talking and singing animals. After that, we see a U.S. government film made for the Navy, and it's talking about how the evil Japanese are trying to destroy the Navy, and you need to invest in war bonds. The next cartoon was made for theatrical release in order to get people used to the fact that the Axis was the enemy and that they needed to be buying U.S. savings bonds. When this fourth cartoon was made, we were not yet officially declared at war. And the fifth cartoon, heavily at war, America needed money to continue the war effort in 1943. This cartoon was made to cheer up the Navy and get them to buy war bonds to support their own war effort against the evil Japanese menace, and remind them that Tokyo Rose was actually an evil Japanese menace herself. So sit back and have something enjoyable to watch during this period of time, or if you've gotten through the coronavirus and you're on the other side looking back, this has become a little piece of history.
Before the white man came to this great continent, it was inhabited by a stalwart race of people known as Indians. Though they were all brothers under the redskin, the Indians were divided into different tribes, such as the Blackfeet, the Flatheads, the Hotfoots, and of course, the Cleveland Indians. The Indian tribes were all led by famous chiefs, among whom were Big Chief Crazy Horse and Big Chief Rain in the Face. The Redskins were crafty hunters and could lure a moose out of the woods by imitating its call. Yeah! Yeah! Indians were the first to grow tobacco, and they were also the first to commercialize it. Old American Indian. Communication from one tribe to another was carried on by means of smoke signals. Before Indian braves went on the warpath, they made themselves look ferocious by decorating their bodies with war paint. It was a dangerous undertaking for any paleface to travel through Indian territory.
Good. Keep big prize. Oh, we buy 'em.
In recent years, many Indians have struck oil on their reservations and have become fabulously wealthy.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Peanuts, popcorn, candy. Over here, please.
Them golden slippers I'm trying to wear. Games, they look so neat, so neat.
Oh, them golden slippers. Oh, them golden slippers.
Them golden slippers I'm trying to wear to walk the golden street.
Was on an important assignment for the skipper.
Hey, you guys! Hit the deck and man your plane! There's a Jap overhead!
Hero, down a zero with war bonds. Think the rising sun with war bonds as your gun. War bonds are ammunition. Ammunition?
Some years ago, a seemingly unimportant event occurred which was destined to vitally affect the future of that little world. Mr. and Mrs. Duck were expecting.
Mama, was ist los? What's this, a dark horse? Sieg Heil!
And so time passed. Hey, Bud, not so fast.
Oh, all right. But time does fly, don't it, Johnny?
Time passed. The bad egg grew to duckhood, and with artistic aspirations dreamed of brush and palette, but ended up with only the brush.
They don't know art, and they see it.
His artistic efforts spurned, he soon turned to other endeavors.
Und vergiss nicht, you dopes, ich bin der abgeblasene Fresh in Deutschland, in alle Europa, ja, in der ganzen Welt. My mama done told me. Sieg Heil!
And there were some gullible ones who listened. Especially one goose, more gullible than gooses. Geese usually go.
That's all right. That's the old stuff, kiddo. He's a smarter fellow with brains, huh? Like me.
Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil, boy! I'm from South Germany. Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! I'm a sick heiler, too.
E comincia contando! Sei tutte 9:10! Tutti frutti, and all kinds of whips of cream and a wall of nuts!
Come to so erase all thoughts of peace from off this place? Have they forgot 'tis love that's right, and naught is gained by show of might? Then from out of the west came another partner to make a silly axis of himself.
I, a Japanese, a sapper man, sneaking on with a do. Just a Japanese, a sapper man, I'm a little crazy too. Ouch! Oh, sorry! Oh, so sorry! Oh, very, very sorry, Frieza. Oh, to apologizing like a Dickens. Oh, just a minute, please. Oh, I am not a Japanese son of gun. Yeah, and I'm Mock Turtle Soup.
With spreading clouds of war, once more the Axis marched toward dreams of further conquest.
1, 2, button of my shoe.
3, 4, shut honorable door.
5, 6, see him over the sticks.
7, 8, array them straight. 9, 10.
Begin again.
I hate war, but once begun, well, I just didn't choose to run. So I can point with pride and say, there's 3 that didn't get away.
Nature spirit backwards is Yamashita. It now give honorable Japanese announcer great pleasure to present Tokyo Rose. Hello, fellas. This is the sad sack. And believe me, after the war, I may be bringing my family to live here in Tokyo, in Japan. Oh, it's lovely. All they feed me is peaches and pile of mode. And I'm drinking nothing but the rum and Coca-Cola. Thank you. And how are you, jive bugs? Before I slap on that first hot cider for you, just a few words about those 4 bombs they've been asking you to buy. Why do they want you to buy a North Pole and a South Pole? That's why. Help the war effort. Truly, they aren't thinking of you guys at all. Besides, what good will bonds do? I ask you, what good will bonds do?
What good will bonds do?
Furthermore,
What good will bonds do, she says. I'll show her what good will bonds do.
Oh, boy, what corn. Tokyo Rose, greetings from Uncle Sam's Navy, whose intentions are really quite plain. They're sending you more of these presents, again and again and again. Sign here, please. Ooh, does your face a fear of different oratory?
Yes, sirree, sailor. Today your war bonds are fighting with you on all the battlefronts. But tomorrow, when the war is over, that shell will be returned to you.
Hey! Oh, there you are, sailor. I never forget a face.
Oh, you.
You gotta be fixed up with a lot of things. First you want some civvies. Oop. Some spending, Mazuma. And a real post-war gal job.
Hey, gee whiz.
Now, is there anything else you'll be wanting?
Yeah, but, I can take care of that myself.